The first ever Miami ePrix took place on the 14th of March 2015, and what a race it turned out to be around the streets of downtown Miami, around the American Airlines Arena, and it was Jean-Eric Vergne for the Andretti team, the American team, that was starting on pole position. The Stars and Stripes were flown in before the race got underway. The EJ was there as ever, but the man on pole position was Jean-Eric Vergne. The fan boosts were announced, and Salvador Duran won the fan boost, as did Jean-Eric Vergne and Bruno Senna, so Vergne would have an extra 30 kilowatts of power to play with. When the lights went out, Vergne made a good start. Sam Bird made an excellent start, trying to get to the inside of Nico Prost on the run down towards the first corner. Daniel Abt made it 3 wide for second place. As they arrived at turn 1 though, you'll see here, Jean-Eric Vergne, the lead car, gets hit from behind by Nico Prost and almost ends up in the wall. Vergne just about managed to keep it all together in a very, very tight first corner. After that, it was side by side for second position, with Sam Bird in the end taking the second place away from Nico Prost. The battle was now on for the lead of the race. Jean-Eric Vergne under big pressure from Sam Bird behind. Bird was pushing hard, desperate to try and get past the Andretti car. He had a look on a number of occasions. Meanwhile, the battles were going on as Sébastien Buemi made his way past Tonio Liuzzi. And Loic Duval was on a charge of well. He was the next man to make his way past Liuzzi, coming down into the right-hander. Duval in his first start in Formula E, but meanwhile Bird was still attacking Jean-Eric Vergne. He couldn't get through there, but then coming down towards the left-hander of turn 5, he managed to force his way to the inside and force his way through into the lead of the race. But he was so busy overtaking Vergne, he didn't come into the pits in time. Vergne pitted, but Sam Bird was limping around on the circuit, having run out of usable energy. He was cruising around just to get back to the pit lane, which cost him the race win. Bird switched into his second car, but he couldn't rescue a good result. Daniel Abt came into the pits, and he would be the man leading the race at the end of the pit stop window, having nailed the minimum pit stop time ahead of Nico Prost and Lucas di Grassi in third. The American fans were desperate to see Scott Speed make up some places, and he duly obliged, moving past Lucas di Grassi and up into third place. Di Grassi's teammate would then lose out to Nico Prost as the Frenchman looked to the inside coming into turn 8 to take the lead of the race with just a couple of laps to go. Scott Speed followed through, up the inside into turn 1 to take second position away and set up a final lap duel with Nico Prost. But across the line came the Edams car to take the checkered flag and to win the race in Miami. Delight for the Edams Renault team. Alain Prost over the moon to see his son take victory for the first time in Formula E. And with that victory, it's now the top of the championship for Nico Prost, the man who took pole position in the first race of the season.
Nico Prost, a beautiful race there. Were you feeling the pressure of Scott Speed on your tail?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was really good because of the energy, and I was following Daniel, but not easy to overtake, but I thought I might have an opportunity at the end. But then I was like, wow, who's that guy behind coming back? And he was coming back strong. I was a bit lucky because I touched the wall 1 lap from the end, but well, I turned my way, but what a great race, really nice race.
You must be on an absolute high right now.
Yeah, it's good, it's really good, feels really good. I had a very good day, I was really happy with my quali. Then I had a really good race, so yeah, everything is perfect. My brother is here, my wife is here, everyone is here. It's nice to be with all the family.
Well, you've just become a winner in America as well, which is a first.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in America for 4 years, so I obviously love this country. So yeah, it's really nice. It's not home, but it's almost home.
Fantastic, well done. Enjoy the celebrations with your family.
Here's a look at the race classification. Nico Prost taking the win, half a second clear of Scott Speed, Daniel Abt in third, D'Ambrosio fourth, Piquet Jr. fifth, Da Costa, Duval, Bird, Di Grassi and Salvador Duran completing the top 10. That's Salvador Duran's first point of the season, which is brilliant to see. And then Sébastien Buemi, only 13th after all of that. Liuzzi will be disappointed to be in 16th place. Jean-Eric Vergne finishing down in 18th place in the end because he retired from the race at the end of, towards the end of the race, unfortunately. As far as the championship is concerned, Nico Prost moves to the top of the standings, 7 points clear of Lucas di Grassi, and then Sam Bird is relegated to third place. A good run from Nelson Piquet Jr. to fifth means he's up into fourth in the championship standings, but Buemi drops from third to fifth with his very disappointing display today. He finished in 13th place, having started in 13th place, while we saw other people make up an awful lot more positions. Scott Speed joins Karun Chandok, Bruno Senna and the gang on 18 points in the championship. Jean-Eric Verne still yet to pick up some notable points. He's 15th in the championship standings. Chalpique, Loic Duval also pick up their first points. Edams extend their lead at the top of the championship. They're looking really, really strong now. Audi Sport Apt in second, 1 point ahead of the Virgin Racing team, with Andretti up into fourth in the standings. Dragon, China, Amna Naguri, Mahindra, Trulli and Venturi complete the top 10.
When the lightning strikes, let's stand together. When the moment comes, let's stand as one.